Is well tucked away to the left of Bodo Illgner. 81 minutes gone. Gustavo Poyet of Uruguay puts Chelsea into the lead against Real Madrid. And still they want to get Laudrup on, and there seems to be some confusion about who's coming off. I think it's going to be Zola when it's sorted out.
There was no doubt also, John, as well in the sequence that led up to Poyet's goal was a great run from Desai. He made something like 40 yards just to get another blue shirt and a body in the box and cause some more confusion.
Well, is that the goal that brings Chelsea another trophy? 9 minutes to go. Real Madrid 1 goal behind. And the substitution of Poyet for Di Matteo, which always looked to be a promising move, has paid off.
Yes, most definitely. And I think you saw the reaction on the substitutes bench of Zola with the substitutes when he came off, and they all applauded him and gave him the congratulations, because for 20 minutes he's been outstanding. He's the one who's really supplied all the bullets for Chelsea when they're going forward.
1-0 to the team from the FA Carling Premiership. Now then, Savio trying to salvage something for Real Madrid, because that's what they've now got to do. All those years ago in Athens they scored in the last minute, so Chelsea will be hoping there's no repeat of that. This is Desai.
Well, I'm not quite sure, John, whether actually asking Laudrup to play. He's now come infield. Of course, most naturally he's going to wander out to the right-hand side, which for this game alone is Dennis Wise's domain.
Well, you made the point that Poyet's got a very good goal-scoring record from midfield, and he's emphasised that again here. This is Brian Laudrup now with his first contribution. Very fresh and prepared to take them on.
Anker's complaining to Casaraga that he could have told him that Carlos was going to come and pinch the ball up him, but I just thought once Laudrup went past the first man, it was a chance to get Sanchez in the penalty area trying to defend against him, where of course you can't make tackles anymore.
No, you can't, but what you will have now is an exciting last few minutes, because Real Madrid have got to abandon caution, and in doing so they might give Chelsea a chance to kill the match off. Anyway, there goes Casaraga on another run across the edge of the area. I had to play it back this time to Desai, whose run was, as you said, very significant in that build-up to the goal. It really gave Chelsea an extra man in the penalty area to occupy what was there of the Real Madrid defence. Poyet put the shot away beautifully.
I don't think you see Desai make any more runs from that midfield area. He'll just ask him now to sit in front of the back two and just make another barrier in front of Chelsea's defence, which has done very well in the second half.
Yes, 5 minutes to go. Real Madrid on the attack. Seedorf, Roberto Carlos threatening. Ooh, comes off Leboeuf, could have gone anywhere, nearly went to Raul, away by Lassalle. And Brian Laudrup. Now then, this could be very interesting. He's up against Hierro, and he's got Casaraghi making a run right to left, but Hierro, a brilliant interception. He read exactly what Laudrup had in mind, and turns defence into attack with Yanni here. That's Morientes, little tug at the shirt, was it? Referee says play on. All, they're off the bench, the Real Madrid substitutes, and Gus Hiddink has actually got his jacket off in protest. And Morientes is going to get booked for protesting, I think.
I honestly thought, John, that it was a penalty. I certainly believe that Morientes was pulled back.
Well, let's see here. It's Dewberry, isn't it?
Yeah. Pulled at his shirt. It's a penalty.
That's a penalty. Oh, that's shirt pulling, and that's what, you know, you can't... well, he's got booked, Morientes, because he was so annoyed he besieged the referee, and Hiddink has actually... he's putting his jacket back on now on the down... He was so annoyed. I thought he was going to challenge the fourth official to a little bit of a contest for a moment there, Gus Hiddink. But you have to say, in fairness to Real Madrid, that they should have had a penalty kick. Strangely, shirt pulling is one of the things that referees certainly in... Oh, that's a bit rough from Hierro on Poyet. Referees at home have been asked to really tighten up on shirt pulling this season, Mark.
John, if you're a forward and you get your shirt pulled in the penalty area, it's a penalty. Quite simple. There can be absolutely no argument.
Well, there might be an argument here between Wise and Yanni, and Morientes is in the middle, and it's Yanni still, and Raul's there too, and Savio's arriving round the back. but it is over the line.
Here's a goal again, isn't it? Lovely little ball from Zola, wasn't it? Just inviting Poyet to hit it. He really made his mind up for him.
Well, it was an Italian that put Chelsea in the lead when they won their first trophy against Middlesbrough in the cup final. Here's Brian Laudrup, a Dane. And still Laudrup against Sanchez. And Casaragi's there. And Casaragi across the goal, and nearly a touch for Poyet again. It was another Italian who won the Cup Winners' Cup for them, Zola in Stockholm, and now it's another of the Foreign Legion, a Uruguayan whose goal looks like winning the Super Cup. There are 2 minutes to go, plus stoppage time here in Monaco. Chelsea lead Real Madrid by 1-0. And a very good scalp it would be too. Morientes, though, trying to save the day. Torre Andre Flo is preparing in case he's needed. This is Hierro. To Roberto Carlos. Yanni. And Rao was the second man in. Here's Seedorf. Well, I think you've got to say that Chelsea merited the reward for a second-half performance, which was far, far more effective and impressive than what they did before half-time. The applause is for Casaragi, who's going off and being replaced by Flo.
Yes, John, I think also the fact that Casaragi's did a very good job tonight. What the key was Poyet, the substitution of Di Matteo with Poyet. All of a sudden it just seemed to take the shackles of Casaragi and Zola, and the three of them worked the nice little triangles. They all took it in turns to get forward or hold the ball up, and I think just that introduction of Poyet just changed the game completely, as well as Chelsea had started the second half.
Well, let's see how long the referee decides to add on for stoppage time. This is Morientes. Now Roberto Carlos. Just coming up to the 90-minute mark now. This is Sanchez. Real Madrid still grumbling a bit about that penalty, or possible penalty, and there is Morientes. And now it's Redondo. They must know they can't be long. Redondo. Good play by him. Chelsea with still some work to do back there. They're defending very, very deep as Real press forward with Yanni. But that's harmless.
Oh, that's just a waste, certainly from that person. But I think it's a case of trying to get the ball in the box for Real Madrid. The clock's ticking on, but certainly Desai, when Redondo was pulling that left foot back, that trigger, he just kept throwing himself in front of the ball. So he certainly knows what it's all about in terms of playing for your side.
3 minutes of time to be added on as Torre Andre Flo got a touch to that and found Brian Laudrup. The two Chelsea forward substitutes combining here. This is Laudrup. Little back heel to Dennis Wise. Flo is coming towards the near post. Yanni. And whistles are from the Chelsea supporters, as you might imagine. This is Savio. Important they don't... Oh, I was just about to say important they don't concede a free kick here, but that's exactly what Desai has done in stoppage time. And just about everybody going forward for this.
I think it's got to be a cross in that. Well, Roberto Carlos is not even interested in having a shot, so a whipped-in cross. It's just important that Chelsea defend well, hold the line and attack the ball.
It's whipped in by Yanni, in fact, and Chelsea do hold the line. Torre Andre Flo just to hook that ball on, which he does. And if they can just keep possession sensibly here, Chelsea, they're going to get their hands on another cup. This is Laudrup. To Babayaro. Flo is offside.
We talked about Poyet making such a difference going forward, John. I think you find it was he who made the clearing header there from the free kick, and we talked about him being very, very good in the air and attacking the ball in the penalty area, but of course it applies for your own penalty area as well as the opposition's.
Well, it was a substitution, wasn't it, in the Cup Winners' Cup final in Stockholm that effectively won the game for Chelsea when Zola came on and scored against Stuttgart. Tonight, Vialli brought on Poyet at a very opportune time, and it's his goal which looks like winning the Super Cup. Wise with the header on. Laudrup. Laudrup again. He's a cultured player on the ball. I think they're going to enjoy watching him, the Chelsea fans, this season. Number 7. And there it is. Chelsea have won the Super Cup, and it's their 4th trophy in 15 months. The Cup specialists, with Gustavo Poyet getting the goal 7 minutes from the end, have added to the FA Cup, the League Cup and the European Cup Winners' Cup with the Super Cup. And a little bit of Chelsea history here. We're watching the goal again, laid on by Zola. Poyet finishes perfectly, but just think, it's only 6 months since Gianluca Vialli took over from Ruud Gullit, whose foundations obviously these are. And Vialli has actually led Chelsea to 3 cups in that period of time. And if you're a Chelsea historian, you'll know that the previous best of any Chelsea manager was 2, Dave Sexton. So the new men at Stamford Bridge all round appear to be having the sort of effect. There's Vialli getting the congratulations from Eddie Nijveski. The sort of effect this club had in mind when they went so pro-European and so pro-overseas players. Mark...